Good grief. Why do they never go in for me?
Hello again everybody. Yes, I'm back again with another video. So this time, as you can tell from the thumbnail, I got some tapes. So I got this big box of tapes from Facebook Marketplace seller, and the note just said, I think the listing just said it was a big box of tapes. He wanted a tenner for them, so I thought I'd go along, have a look, see what was in there. He said there was some shop bought stuff, there was all kinds of stuff. So I went along and had a look, had a quick look, couldn't get everything out. I thought, yeah, let's take it. Judging from what I saw on the top layer, I thought, yeah, let's go for this, 10 quid. So a lot of it is not very good. I saw a couple of things. I saw things like this. So this is John Lennon's Rock and Roll, but this is actually now I think I'm right, it's a Malaysian pirate tape. So that's what it looks like. Now I've tried a couple of these and they are absolutely awful. So they're gonna keep the cases, because the cases are always handy to have. Always nice to have extra cases, just because when you're clumsy and you drop one and the things come off and you haven't got a spare one. So it's good, but things like that, we got a lot of old TDK tapes, pre-recorded. I'm not going to keep those. But I mean, it was really a shame because there's a lot of decent blues stuff, but it's all on really awful, like there's now a King tape there, and it's got awful, I mean, the quality on these are absolutely woeful. But what is quite nice, they've already been pre-recorded. This one's not been recorded on, I don't think, but there's an awful lot of Type 2 tapes. So we've got a, what's this? This was Jazz FM, August, I don't know. So Maxwell Type 2 tape. There's a lot of these in there, so that'd be worth having. What else we got in here? A lot of really poor quality disco stuff. So I'm going to go through these and sort out. I've got a recording on Type 2 tape of Donald Fagen there. There's an awful lot of stuff here that I'm going to sort through and get rid of. Check out which tapes are worth keeping. Keep the Type 2 to record on. Get rid of a lot of it. But there was enough in there to actually make it worthwhile buying these up. So I'll start off with this one. So we picked up a copy of Hot August Nights by Neil Diamond, which is, I've got on vinyl, which is a really good, it's a great live album actually. I really like that album. I got this one, which is quite interesting. I really don't know what it's about. Maybe somebody, but Professor Washboard, some sort of blues thing, I think, British blues, I think. Recorded in Brussels. Not a lot of information on it, but that might be quite interesting. Picked up a Bob Seger tape. So there's, what's it called? Stranger in Town. Should hold it like that, shouldn't I? I've listened to some of these, but I haven't listened to everything. God, look at that. 9 quid. Not worth tuppence now. Yet. Depends if the tape revival takes hold. Picked up a copy, now have I got this on CD? I'm not sure if I got this on CD. Picked up a copy of Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, which I really quite like a lot of songs on that actually. I've come around to that, but that was eclipsed by the fact that this was in there, which I really love. It's got my favourite song by him, which is Tunnel of Love, which I thought was ace to have. really love that album. I've done an about turn on this band as well. So I got Dire Straits Alchemy Live parts 1 and 2, which is good. So I was quite happy to pick that up. I don't have that on vinyl. I've got this on vinyl, but it's always nice to have a copy of it on tape. So the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, which is always ace. Couple of, I don't know what these are. I think these are some kind of British bluesy band. I don't know, called The Producers, and there was a couple of those. So there was Nearly Wired, which is obviously an acoustic version of Really Wired. Sounds like the sort of band who did sort of tour pubs and do that sort of thing, self-release cassettes. That's quite good. I've actually got one CD from this. There was a, when was it? Early 90s? There was the Blues Collection, which was released. I don't know. I don't think it was Panini or whoever does these things now, but I can't remember who the publisher was. What does it say? Doesn't say. But this is a compilation of John Mayall stuff, so that's quite nice. I've got a John Lee Hooker CD, I think, so that's pretty nice to have. Picked up a really old copy of Days of Future Past, which I've got on vinyl, but that's nice to have on a tape. Where should I go next? Let's go with the stuff I'm not that fussed about. So we've got, now I like the Police, but I was never really big on Sting solo. I had a girlfriend at one point who really loved him. I think late 80s. She really loved him, but I just wasn't into him. But I've picked up a couple of Sting tapes. What we got? Can't read it. Soul Cages and Summoner's Tales. Has that got that Fields of? Oh, it's got Fields of Bloody Gold on it, which I hate. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I don't know. This was an okay listen. I've heard this one. It's all right. It's not brilliant. So I've got Traffic, Far From Home, where they reconvened in, when was this released? 94. But I'll give that another listen. That was all right. It was all right. Another copy of this. I think I've got 3 copies of this now. So plus I've got vinyl, and I think I might even have the CD as well. So there's another copy of Legend by Clannad, which is their soundtrack to the British TV programme Robin of Sherwood, which I loved in the 80s. Now we come on to the really good stuff. I was flabbergasted when I saw this. I don't know what this was doing in here. Original copy of MTV Unplugged on tape. Fabulous album, really is. Now, I really like these. So, a couple of REM albums from the 90s. So I got a copy of Monster, which I really rate as an album. I really like this album. Really good album. Bang and Blame, I like. What's the Frequency? Kenneth. I Don't Sleep, I Dream. Star 69. So really guitar heavy album by REM, but I really like that. And also it looks like an ex-library copy, but an ex-library copy of New Adventures in Hi-Fi, which I was stoked to find in here. That was a good one, so I'll put that over that side. This one is yeah, it's got Ebo the Letter, but that's a really good one. I like that album as well. I never really got into 90s REM as much as the 80s stuff, but it's nice to have copies of those too. Also, and I listened to this and I really enjoyed it. I didn't, probably more than some of his main band, but I got a copy of Kamakariad. Is that how you pronounce it? Kamakiriad by Donald Fagen. which is a concept album about him driving his this fantasy car called the Kamakir or something like that. Fantastic. I really enjoyed that. I'm definitely going to listen to that again soon. Really good album. I got this one on CD, but it's nice to have it on tape. And I really like this one. So I got Leonard Cohen's The Future. £9.50 for a tape, can you believe it? So famously, a couple of these songs were used for the Natural Born Killers soundtrack, which is where I first heard them. I do have it on CD, but I really like The Future, Waiting for the Miracle, Closing Time, Anthem. I really like this album from start to finish. And then fabulously, right, for the last bit, I picked up some Van Morrison, which is brilliant. So we've got, and I really enjoyed listening to this, not particularly big on the lyrics, but really enjoyed the music. So we've got Van Morrison, No Method, No, what is it? No Guru, No Method, No Teacher, where he's exploring his spiritual side. We've got a live double tape, which is A Night in San Francisco, so a double tape, so that was cool. And I haven't listened to this one yet, but Too Long in Exile, I've got picked up that as well, which was released in '93. So there we go, quick video, just showing some tapes that I got. Oh, and I've picked up something else I just realised I haven't shown. Picked up a CD single of Candy Was Here with David A. Stewart from the Eurythmics. I haven't heard that for years. I've got to play that again. I think that was in the charts, wasn't it? So there we go. So taking a chance, got some really good stuff, got some not so good stuff. Shame about the blues stuff all being on those rubbishy tapes, but I'm going to sort them all out now and see where I am, see what kind of tapes I got, and got plenty of cases. So, quick video. Thanks very much, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.